We are back with another best ball.
We are back.
We are back, and we're going to be drafting another best ball mania team. I want to go ahead and hop in a draft.
Yeah, let's do it.
Second
We
episode
think
here. We got
30. Let's do 30. It's just so hard.
still with three of us.
Yeah, I'm telling
don't
you,
know.
we're still going to be. It's going to be tight with 20 seconds.
I think we should do 20. Just try it out.
Let's try it. Since we only have three tonight, let's try it.
Yeah,
I think
we
even
can work as a team.
even with two people, I think 30 seconds would be. I mean, because like you want to, I don't know. It'll be tight.
We'll just pre-queue, guys. Wow, the 1-1
Right.
and the 1-2 in back-to-back drafts.
All right. So what I was saying before we were deciding that, isn't it weird that our first episode we got the first pick?
Yeah.
Now even weirder, the second episode we get the second pick.
Wild stuff.
We're in the right place. All right.
Yeah, so we're looking at Chase or Saquon here.
Yep. Darn. Really upset about getting one of those two guys.
Right now, is there anyone?
Chase's stat line last year? How many points did he put up? 339.
1,700
And
yards.
then could you click on Jefferson? I'm just curious, like peak wide receiver seasons. I know CeeDee Lamb probably.
304 is his best 2 years ago.
And then what was CD like 2 years ago?
335.
335.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chase probably put up the best wide receiver season in the past 5 years at least.
Cooper Kupp would be in there as well, but both Triple Crown winners, so hard to top that.
Yeah, is there anyone? Because like last year, Christian McCaffrey was like poster boy of someone that we faded and was going high. And I just had the full fade on him. But this year, is there anyone in the first round where like ADP? There's maybe one guy for me that like I'm probably going to be underweight on, and that's Ashton Genty, which
I was going to say he's sticking out for me too.
I kind of think there's
I like him. I think he's amazing, but
after the first few picks, even
I pretty much just follow ADP. Like I'm like first round, I just kind of follow ADP.
It's interesting that it's fairly in line this early.
I don't love
in
Puka at the 8th overall.
Yeah,
Devontae, like they got Terrence Ferguson and Devontae Adams.
I mean, Terrence Ferguson has no impact on Puka.
I mean, if you just look at like target share, a couple percent.
I mean, Cooper Kupp.
Devontae's obviously a bigger impact. Not going to argue with you there, but I think the point of it is like last year he was just the only Kupp really wasn't the same Cooper Kupp that we know and love, but
yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I think Puka is gonna have a great year.
I think he'll still do great, but I just think there's probably some more risk.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Stafford's another year older.
I mean, I think Puka is just a
I'm
great
not worried
player.
about Stafford.
No,
that dude. No. I mean that his arm looked the exact same last year. I don't see.
No, I'm not worried about Stafford at all.
No, he's always been able to host a wide receiver one.
True.
Yeah, I think too. Part of it is like how much do you think Devontae has left in the tank? Like obviously
he has a bit left. I thought he did last year.
He's not done. He's not done, but he's not like primetime Devontae anymore.
No, I
think he could take a lot of red zone.
Yeah, he could be like definitely like a big touchdown guy this year.
Yeah.
That's just what kind of scares me with Puka.
Okay, so we're up in 4 picks. Start queuing some guys up.
Not Trey McBride would be
not a big McBride. I'm kind of. I mean, I don't want to completely fade Bowers, but like, I'm kind of just
early, dude.
off the early tight ends this year because there's just the value late. It just seems to all be tight end running back.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like so much better if I get Mark Andrews and Evan Ingram later, because say what you want about
I'm fine with Jake Ferguson, Kyle Pitts, like Fryermuth. Like I'll take 3 late.
yeah, the controversy that surrounded him this offseason just with the trades, but
I'm good with.
he was like a top.
We already have a running back. I mean, T would be my top pick, but I'm fine with Bucky too.
Nick, you good with T?
Yeah.
Think we lost you there for a sec.
There for a minute.
Yeah, all good. You're back.
But what I was saying was Mark Andrews, after like the first 6 or 8 games, he was top 5 tight end every week.
Man,
and you could get him so late. So
Bucky at 26 is pretty nice. I'm fine with Bucky.
I like Garrett Wilson because I love Justin Fields this year.
I'm Bucky or JSN would be my picks.
I'm going Bucky here.
Even though I'm like, now that we've taken 2, like I definitely want to hold off for a while.
Yeah. No, but it's a different construction than we normally pick.
Yeah.
We normally don't get 2 this early.
Went for 2 running backs in the first 3 rounds. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
Oh, I said Bucky or JSN. Like, obviously, I love JSN this year. Garrett Wilson is probably a guy in the 3rd round I will be underweight on.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I like where Justin Fields goes just because I'm confident. Like previous years where I didn't like him, he was going a lot higher in drafts, and now like he goes at pick 103. It's just, and there's such like a cliff fall off later with quarterbacks that I just think it's worth it to be in on Justin Fields this year as a clear starting quarterback for the whole year. Like I'm not really worried about him being taken over.
It's wild that you have all of these ADPs already nailed down like 2 weeks into drafting.
Oh,
it's some Rain Man shit right there.
I mean, when you do it enough, like you just
I know.
Get it pinned down.
I love it. I'm a fan.
What is it? 103? What did I say?
On the nose.
It's 103.
It's literally 103.
That's funny.
If you had said 103.6, I would have been like, yeah, you need to chill out.
Yeah, touch some grass for sure.
Yeah.
No, but I would say like tight end, I like pushing. Receivers, I definitely like gobbling up as many as I can early. Like this guy that went Gibbs, Henry Brown.
That's a wild start.
No, yeah, that's not for me. I like elite quarterback, and yeah, I would say I'm in on like the elite quarterbacks this year.
Yeah, didn't you send a draft earlier today or yesterday with Allen and Hurts?
Yeah, because Hurts fell. I took AJ Brown, but then like Josh Allen fell like 7 picks past ADP, and like of course I already am doing the week 17 stuff. So I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take Allen here just to get a little different. Most of the people that take Brown are going to take Hurts with that stack, so I'll try to just get the other side of this game. And then Hurts fell like around past ADP, and I was just like, I never do like the double elite quarterback because I think it's probably pretty bad, but it was just 2 really weird values and some unique combinations, so I did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the running back room, as you saw, it's going to take some injuries,
some hero ball.
Yeah, it was like Chase Brown was like the anchor, and then it was just like guys that are just going to be scrounging for touches.
I think they drafted a running back, right?
Who? Yeah, Taj Brooks, I think.
Taj Brooks from Texas Tech. He's pretty good.
Yeah, but Zach Moss is still there too. But I mean, I think Chase Brown, like they waited so long to get Taj Brooks that I'm confident. It increased my confidence in Chase Brown.
Yeah. I think he made the most of his opportunities. He doesn't have to worry.
So yeah, I'm good with either of these top three receivers: Smith, DK, or Flowers.
Or
And
Sutton. Honestly, any of those receivers, I'm not mad about.
Yeah, and
I
we
think
should be able to get two. We'll be able to get two of them. I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Devonta Smith, Jalen Hurts.
So you want to go DK first?
yeah. Let's go DK. This time we passed on him last draft.
Did the
All right, so
AFC North squad get
we got
DK?
Philly. We got Philly matchup. Well, I guess our quarterback we haven't got yet. I was going to say for some playoff stacking.
We could go.
Yeah, or no, I don't want to go Hurts with Saquon. If we took Devonta Smith, then I would have made sense. But
Yeah, true.
I vote Flowers.
Flowers. And then we have to get Jerry Jeudy just to round out the AFC North wide receiver ones.
and Pittsburgh plays Cleveland, right? Week 17.
That's right.
Like
there you go, Mike. Double elite QB. He's about it.
I'm not sure if that's like a
gritty,
like a
right?
knuckle pound, like hell yeah, or like punching you in the face.
No,
like you idiot.
This is that's hit him with the gritty, right?
Oh, is that?
I think that I'm pretty sure that's who that is. I've seen him on Twitter.
Oh yeah, that's his. Yeah, that's his.
He's been in. I feel like he's commented a few times too.
What's up, Mike? Appreciate the views.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure he is a guy that's been notoriously in. Mike, you've been in on double elite quarterback, right? From what I've seen, I think that's you. That is like into the. Is it double elite tight end and double elite quarterback? I forget.
Ooh.
That's hard. It's just hard to pull it off. Like
that's very unique.
Well, you pretty much have to be a zero running back drafter if you do that. Like your receivers are just so bad if you don't, especially in an 18. Yeah, I love double elite quarterback. Okay, so yeah. What's your reasoning behind double elite quarterback, Mike? Because it felt awful for me to do it. I did, like my running back room, Jaden and Lamar together. I'm just like they just feel like they eat into each other so much. Like,
I mean, I've thought about it. QB, you probably have the most points scored per any position. And
correct.
I think you go double elite QB is just like going for pure upside.
But it's
I don't hate it because last year there was so many drafts where I was just like 5 or 6 points away from advancing, like some marginal number away. So I could see it just going for pure upside week over week. And, you basically can pencil in 30 plus points from your QB then. And then you just
but when Lamar and Jaden are both putting
more.
up like 28, 30, it's like you could have had a Pickens or a what else? Where's Jaden Daniels go? Or a Mike Evans, Devonta Smith, DK in place of whatever receiver is you're getting later in drafts. Like it just to me, the opportunity cost is so hard for me to do that. But I think on underdog, yes, I think elite quarterbacks are even more valuable. On DraftKings, I definitely think like I would never do double elite quarterback on DraftKings because of the scoring. Like the receivers are so valuable, the receptions, and you get the 300-yard bonus for quarterbacks. So like pocket quarterbacks that go late, like Stafford's, those guys are fine to me because you have there's that 300-yard bonus.
I've built a lot of teams already this year. I would say probably 30-40% of my teams are elite QB and heavy running back. And then just going like 8 wide receivers.
Okay. He agrees with me about DK. Don't ever do double elite quarterback there.
All right. Who do we want to be looking at here?
We're kind of on the waiting for quarterback at this point for a little bit, at least till
I like Debo.
I would say. I mean, Juwan Jennings has slipped a bit. Yeah, I guess.
Keep going.
I mean, I like Jacoby.
Might be able to get both.
Yeah.
That would be nice if we could get both, because I still want to be targeting receivers here. And this is kind of where
we'd
you
still
start
have
cliff.
5 through 7 rounds if we get them both.
I think
There we go.
yes.
There we go.
And yeah, and then we can still target the mid-round quarterbacks without, like, you can get like a Kyler Murray and then add on like Michael Wilson later, or Justin Fields. And you can Justin Fields is a guy, like, I don't care if,
Yeah, you
like,
don't necessarily need a stack there.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want, you can get Allen Lazard super late, but he might be on the Steelers
Different
anyway.
team. Yeah,
we're in
I mean,
that
that's why I kind of like
95,
Garrett
98
Wilson. I
range
feel like
next.
he's in the Malik Neighbor spot of last year. Like, there is nobody else there.
Yeah, he played with him. Yeah.
It's just relying on a Justin Fields pass game.
Right, which is scary.
You'll have some blow-up games.
Yeah.
But you're going to have some duds probably too.
I'll have a lot more Justin Fields in underdog because I think there's that weekly upside than I will in like a season-long format. I would probably stay away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can get back to the 5+ rushing 700-yard range.
Yeah, which I think he's going to.
But what wide receivers did he have on the Bears?
DJ Moore.
Yeah.
But DJ Moore wasn't going that high. Like, DJ Moore
in an Eberflus offense.
He was like a 5th rounder, maybe.
Yeah, that's why Garrett Wilson's ADP is a little too rich.
I don't know.
But I'm trying to think of other quarterbacks that you can. Caleb, if you're into Burden, you can kind of get a back stack with them late. Loveland.
You probably still get Loveland. The tight end there.
Yeah, Loveland you can do.
Yeah.
Baker's, I don't know, kind of tough. Like, to me, all of the ADPs for the Bucs seem a little inflated, so it's harder for me to draft as much Baker.
I don't think he makes sense on this team with Bucky.
No, I mean, I like Mooney and Downs. This is the range. Like, after Mooney and Downs, to me, there's like, and Pittman. I'm not as into Higgins. There's like a teardrop at receiver. Yeah. It's right after Mooney. So I think we can. I mean, I'm fine with tagging Mooney on.
I would do like Mooney and Jonnu.
We could do Mooney, Jonnu, Mooney, Caleb. Where's Burt? Is Burden gone already? I haven't drafted much Burden at all, but
90.
He's gone.
Oh, he just went, so they probably.
Yeah.
Where's Rome's ADP at?
Like 68.
63.
Something, yeah.
I think we probably would have had to get Loveland here if we wanted Caleb.
Nick's Fields. I mean, this is where we would get Fields if we wanted to get our first quarterback. Would you rather? I mean, I don't know. To me, I'd rather go quarterback here because
I would take Fields here over
because
Jonnu.
I'm still confident we can get 3 solid tight ends later.
Yeah. I think the next round is when you could get the Mark Andrews, Evan Ingram, early 100s.
Yeah, and we're pretty set with our running backs that we can kind of take those high upside flyers.
Jaden Blue.
Javonte Williams.
This is going to be a weekly argument. I can already tell.
What?
I'm in on both. I can't be fully out on Javonte.
This will be the argument of the season for sure.
That's what I was saying.
I don't know. You just like the other high upside guys that, Tyler Algier, Braylon Allen with if we have Fields too, like,
especially because there was a lot of Breece Hall trade rumors.
So the Jets play the Patriots week 17.
Do you make like flashcards to memorize this stuff?
I mean, I know I just look at the tweets that have like the full playoff schedule out, and
Yeah.
I just see the matchups. And once you start drafting, like once after you kind of draft this Fields team, and you're thinking of Patriots like throughout the rest of the draft, it'll start clicking as you draft more stacks. Like, oh, they're the Patriots, and it becomes easier just to memorize.
Yeah.
Or if you're using these new tools that have been out and that establish the run release, then I guess you don't really need to memorize it. You can just do what it tells you.
Yeah. Hot in the streets on the
Yeah.
optimizers.
Yeah, I think that update for them, because they said on the solver, I noticed they said they were coming out with the update that you can like do a slider, like you can say how valuable playoff weeks are to you, how valuable like getting ADP value is to you, and then it'll adjust for you.
Yeah.
Have you done it yet?
I've only used they haven't come out with the update yet for that, but I've used the initial version. It's good. There's times like when I took Hurts and Allen in that draft, it wanted me to take Jackson Dart later, and I'm like no, I'm not taking a third quarterback on this team. So it later, I've noticed it's really good, and then later in the drafts, it really just starts putting a focus on, like, at least for now, until you can customize it. It just if you have someone high in your ranks and they haven't been drafted and it's like 40 picks past your rank, then it just like loves that pick no matter what. And so
Ingram falling a little bit.
We should definitely jump on that.
Tootin is a guy that I also like for a lot of upside in Jacksonville. But I guess we could still push running back.
What's up, Tip?
What's up, man?
Oh, he took Tyler Warren. All right. I think Evan Ingram for sure.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Maybe
that.
we finally get to someone in the Sean Payton Joker role.
Yeah.
Could it be RJ Harvey, though?
Could.
Quadzilla 2.0.
No, I think Evan Ingram in that offense should be pretty solid.
He fits that like receiver, little speed tight end hybrid that Peyton adores.
Yep.
It's kind of the new fashionable thing to do. Have a tight end be more of a receiver. I mean, look at Loveland.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go Tootin here?
I don't love Tootin, but
what? So why are you? Tell me your reasoning on Tootin.
We can't in 3 seconds, but
I knew we were taking him like we had him there because we only had 20 seconds instead of 30.
I don't think an extra was going to make a difference.
I don't think I'm good enough to do a 10-second elevator pitch against him. But
what's your reasoning? You don't like Tootin that much?
I mean, I think he's a good talent. I'm worried about the volume with him and ETN.
Well,
Tank.
I've read
Tank. Tank too.
I've read comments that the new regime like isn't as into Travis Etienne. That's why they've kind of shopped them around, and there's been trade rumors to like the Bears and some other teams. So like, I mean, Tootin seems like he could be a pretty great talent, and just when you get these new regimes, sometimes they're just like in the lead, especially when they use the draft capital.
Yeah,
it's a good stat there.
I mean, I can see it.
No, yeah,
ETN has had some really good seasons, though.
Well, yeah, that one monster one was that 2 years ago.
Yeah, but he's been injured a lot.
Yeah,
but it's a little telling that you draft Tank Bigsby, and then you use more draft capital, some pretty decent draft capital on getting Tootin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So to me, that just signals they're not as into ETN. But the reason why I draft ETN is actually not so much like, oh, I think he crushes on the Jags. Like, if he went to someone like the Bears or something, that's kind of where I was more in on, or like the Cowboys traded for ETN or something like that. That's kind of why I was into him a little earlier.
Blake Corum was in last year.
Corum. Yeah, what do you guys think? Like, the Rams backfield is always one where it's like it's just, you think like that one year, I forget who was ahead of Kyron. It might have been the year Darrell Henderson was there or something.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
When Adam Schefter tweeted like that he was starting Kyron Williams, he was going to start him like week 1 or something like that, and then he gets injured on the kickoff.
Yeah,
and so we never got to see what that year would have been like. And he was this guy like wasn't being drafted because the Rams, like, once they fall in love with a guy, they just kind of ride him, and they're so valuable.
Yeah, that's true. And they've almost always
has not been it to me. He fumbles all the time. He's not some like crazy talent. He just gets so much volume. Like, if you can just get enough, like Jarquez Hunter has like some like get up to him. I don't know. I think that they could be.
What do you guys think of Trey Benson?
I like Trey Benson a ton. He's one of my highest drafted guys. Oh, we're on the clock.
Do you want Ramondre run back?
Yeah, I guess Ramondre at some value does make sense. Falling, yeah.
I don't like Ramondre.
I think at 143, people are kind of too out on him. Like, yes, they drafted Scatabo, but
no, Travion Henderson.
Or yeah, that's the Giants. Travion Henderson, but at this ADP, this is already where like the 0 RB candidates are going, like the Tyler Algiers.
All right, we're up again. Hang on.
Kyle Pitts.
What's the bye week? Make sure we're
5 and
Goddard
12.
or Pitts.
Give me Pitts.
Yeah, I'm
back to back.
More potential. Let's see him with a new QB. He gets one more chance.
One final chance.
I told you. You left that one up to you, and you went with that.
I had a lot of Kyle Pitts last year, but it was I think his year 3 that I was very out on him.
Okay. He
still kind of is a one-hit wonder.
But yeah, Ramondre just seems
this roster construction.
Like his risk is completely baked into that ADP. Like all these guys, Tank Bigsby, Jaden Blue, Tyler Algier, Rashad White, Trey Benson, like Isaac Guerrero, they're all like these contingent backs. And so Ramondre could still have a role with Travion Henderson there.
I think Henderson will end up being the 3rd down back.
Henderson goes. Look at Henderson's ADP. That's a high ADP. Like, I get if Ramondre was going like at like 100 or 100, yeah, I'd be out. But like at 140.
Speaking of,
all right, so we have what, 4 running backs?
Probably need another QB here soon.
Yeah, because this is where they do start drying up. There is always the emergency Rodgers late, but we have Michael Penix. Oh, yeah, Michael Penix. We have Mooney, too.
Penix just got drafted.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's why I said we should start going for QBs.
Oh, yeah, we are in the 160s now, aren't we?
Yeah.
You could get like Geno.
Rodgers.
With Geno, Rodgers.
I'd almost rather have Rodgers. But
I don't know. I think going Geno at 167 is the move. And with Field, I think this could be a 3 quarterback team.
Yeah. Go Rodgers
sure.
at the end.
We get Rodgers late, yeah. And then I think we still need
Trey Tucker late.
Yeah, one. So right now, 15. We have 5 picks. So 2 more quarterbacks, a receiver, a running back. I don't think this guy would take Geno, but I guess there's no one really. I mean, I guess Freiermuth here. No. We already have 2 solid.
Yeah, you could go Geno, Freiermuth, and get Rodgers.
Well, I was saying then we're at do we with Ingram and Pitt? Should we go third? I guess it's fine.
I mean, is there anyone else that
And then we're
makes
just going
more
with a
sense?
5, 7, 3, 3, 5, 7, 3. Yeah,
I
3,
wouldn't
5.
mind another
list.
RB.
What?
Another RB, one of these flyer guys.
Yeah, we would be
Devin
taking
Neal
one more quarterback, one more running back, one more receiver. The order would probably be Rodgers with our 17th round pick and
Best value.
16
and 18
is going to be whatever running back or receiver is the best at that pick.
Yeah.
Maybe like Will Shipley. No, we have Saquon. you can get away with not having Shipley on this team.
You could just get Deontay Johnson in the last round.
Let's not burn a pick.
What about like Vele from last year on the Broncos? He had some good games.
Yeah, but then he just drafted Pat Bryant. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, Las Vegas plays
Patriots or Vegas. Jets play
Giants.
Patriots. Giants.
But I don't unless is Wandell gone. I think Wandell's gone.
Yeah.
Slayton, but what are you guys thinking for the running back?
Nick Chubb.
Gosh, Lloyd? You like Lloyd, Nick?
I like Marshawn Lloyd.
Yeah, I would say Lloyd if he's Jarquez. I do keep taking shots on Jarquez, and I do feel like it could just be a complete bust or Corum.
I'd rather take Woody Marks over Jarquez Hunter.
Really? Why?
I mean, he's going to play over Dameon Pierce as a backup.
I guess I don't hate it. It's just to me like I just think of the Rams backfield as crazy valuable and getting right.
Houston ran the ball, I think, at the biggest clip last year. They were using Mixon an insane amount.
Are you into Mixon?
Yeah. Why not?
So, Marshawn Lloyd got taken. Oh man. So, what do we think here? I guess this guy's not going to take out. So we can go Rodgers first, and then get our.
I think you could just get your guy at this point.
Jarquez. Let's see if there's any playoff correlation tiebreaker. Who's Houston?
I don't mind I've taken Tutu Atwell here and there.
I guess so. Houston plays Vegas in week 16. Let's see if the Rams schedule is.
I also take a ton of Nick Chubb.
Rams play Seattle, Atlanta, and Detroit, but they do play Atlanta week 17. So I think
Jarquez. I think Tutu's my pick here. What do you think, PB? And Alex.
I guess we can go receiver first. I'm fine with Tutu.
Okay. Round it out with a running back.
Jarquez. I guess, Woody Marks you can put in there.
Taj Brooks.
No, after this, it's rough. Go to Jordan James, just because like
What about the Bears guy?
no Mon guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Rutgers.
No.
He runs hard.
No, down here it's too rough for me.
Juice check.
Julius Chestnut.
Go to the top for a second.
Tony Gibson.
Jalen Wright. I mean, throw like Jalen Wright and Corum, I guess. Just, I mean, to me, it's one of these 5.
Did I just see that P. Ryan's back on Cincinnati?
Yes, that's why you said what? Who was the other back from Taj Brooks? There's still Zach Moss and P. Ryan there.
I mean, P. Ryan's got to be so old.
I know, but he's like this stingy guy where like 2-minute drills, he comes in.
2 years ago, yeah.
No, last year.
He just played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's only 29.
P. Ryan's only 29.
Yeah.
Seems like he's like 36.
Yeah, it feels like he's been in the league for decades. That's wild. Definitely a different looking team from our usual.
Yeah, again, I've years past I have not been a proponent of like especially 3 quarterbacks and 3 tight ends, but it just this year seems to be different.
We got some nice receivers.
Yeah, we still have, for going 2 early running backs, our wide receiver room is still pretty damn stacked.
Yeah, to me, that's what you like must do when you take 2 running backs like that, like the first round, and you just have to just load up, like just one after another, just hammer receiver, and then you still kind of round out like a team. Like if Rodgers goes to Pittsburgh, you have 3 quarterbacks. Like obviously you're relying on Fields to have the most spike weeks, but Rodgers and Geno can carry the floor of your team.
Yeah.
And then the tight ends, 3, like that tight end room is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm more into these types of builds in 2025. Looks like Jordan James is going to be.
I guess with the last pick, I'll make this announcement. Moving forward for the next month, I will be ripping packs mid-draft.
Hell yeah.
To keep it interesting in between picks.
I'll join you on that venture.
What kind of packs are we talking? Like Panini, just Panini Prism box? Like what?
Well, I just bought a large box of optics to try to find one of the new hometown cards.
Downtown and uptowns.
Or downtowns, yeah, sorry.
Nick's looking for hometown cards.
I'm looking for hometowns. I don't know if I'll find any of those.
I'm going to be buying a lot of packs to find those hometowns.
They're kind of like a cool retro.
It's like a cartoon
style
design
card. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that isn't that like the.
They're real hot right now. So
the downtowns are specific to the optic.
Yeah.
Ones.
Yep. I've got some Tops football coming in as well.
Tops. Interesting.
Did you guys both get into like how long? Because I feel like out of the blue, like I've been getting these texts with just like these packs and cards, like PSA 10 cards. Like, did you guys both get into this hobby like at the same time?
I think I strung Nick along a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much the same.
I mean, I've always watched it and everything. Like, just
like you watch like pack rips and stuff. Yeah. I mean, it is entertaining.
Or just like the card market. I think now, like the off season, I think is the best time to buy. So that's like the recency to it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be drafting teams and giving you our favorite. Well, I guess we're not we're ripping. You're going to be ripping packs, but if you have some insight on the cards that you think will be going up in value, but there's only one you for sure need to get your hands on. That's a Caleb Williams rookie card.
I'm going for a lot of
JJ. Got a couple of those.
I think he's got a ton of upside with Addison and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I mean, I guess right now would be the time to like buy low. Like the second,
Yeah,
like it's either like gonna stay pretty low or it's gonna be worth a lot
exactly.
more.
Yep.
High ceiling there.
Yep.
But all right, that was our stream. Thank you guys for watching, and we will be back on Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be continuing that the rest of the summer. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.